Welcome back to the Dev Zone! My name is Member Dev Zone, and we are here in Star Wars Battlefront, the Classic Collections, but we're playing Star Wars Battlefront 1, the Classic. I am just going to explain a couple things very quickly. This video is going to be a very short video. It's not going to be a really long video, and we're going to be explaining the topics of certain things. We're not going to be explaining the crucial facts completely, but we are going to be explaining some stuff that I feel like you guys need to know, you know? Well, or those who are wondering, okay, what's happened with the game? So, we're not explaining any crucial things. Also, I would like to just say right now, I'm not taking any sides. I'm not saying shit about anything. About, you know, anything. All I'm just saying is my point of view on this and what I think and how, you know, how we should deal with this problem about the bugs and the multiplayer. So, okay, so to explain really quickly is that the multiplayer seems to not be working as we thought and as we hoped that it would, and all the hype for it just seems to kind of die down. Yep. Basically, this problem is because that the multiplayer, like the servers and all that, are not really that well and all that, and I don't know what the hell Aspire is doing, but hopefully they fix it soon. If somebody was to ask me, is this game worth buying still? Yes, towards a certain point, but no towards a certain point. Like, if you were looking for only multiplayer and to play with your friends and all that, I would not buy this until they fix the shit. But if you were looking to just play single player, relive some of those days where you played single player by yourself and all that, or play split screen and all that, split screen does work if you actually can share, if you can do a share play and actually play together. It does actually work towards a certain extent. Everything else, me and my friend, we played split screen together, from two different consoles. It actually worked pretty well. But basically, just to say, yeah, there was a problem, like, when I basically got out of the fucking application, and I go like, ah, damn it, I can't do anything then. But, like, enough talking about this split screen thing, but yeah, this game, if you're looking to play the single-player game modes, then, you know, go right ahead and all that. Like, eventually, I'm like, yeah, fuck. Damn it! I've been getting kind of annoyed at myself, basically, because in my videos lately, my tongue has been fucking up on my words, and I've just been fucking up on my words, which I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to explain that, that basically, yeah, it sucks that that multiplayer is not working that well, and you know, in my opinion, yeah, multiplayer is not working that well. Like, it's having some lag, it's having some difficulty issues and all that. Well, not just some way, just certain points of time when I play it, you can't even move hardly without it fucking seem like it's freezing on you. But in a certain stance, or in a certain technicality, or, yeah, fuck tongue. Okay, so in a certain way, it wasn't like that way during this morning. Like, during this morning at 10 a.m., I wasn't lagging at all. I was actually having a smooth gameplay through a multiplayer. And, yeah, for certain servers, for certain dedicated servers, you might be able to play decently well and all that, but there's that chance that some people might still have that lag issue. Some people might still have bugs that they're dealing with, and that the game ends too quickly, which I can kind of see why the game would end too quickly, because it's like 32 versus 32 people. Usually, if you have that many people against each other, somebody's gonna overwhelm a certain base, but it usually wouldn't be like that way in a certain... Basically, it wouldn't be that easy, but it's kind of stupid how the game ends too quickly and in this certain thing. But I can see why it ends too quickly, because 32 versus 32 people. Also, if you have bots on your side at that moment, and people start killing, or like start focusing more on the bots, they're gonna get easier kill, basically. But to my opinion, it's, what I would say is that if you have the game, wait till Aspire basically does some bug fixes. Wait till they fix some shit, you know. I hope that they do it during this month, because if they don't, then this game will probably end up dead. I'm just saying it as truthfully as, like, I'm just gonna say the truth, you know. If Aspire doesn't fix the bug fixes, if they don't fix shit during this month, yeah, this game will end up dead. This game will be, you know, will be a failed project completely. Yes, at launch, it fucking sucked and all that. Like, it wasn't that good, you know. Like, yeah, it was fun to play the single player again and all that, but too many bugs, too many bullshit. Online's not working hardly, and you know, like, even if you basically try to get into an online match, sometimes you can't even find an online match because they're too fucking full. So, in my opinion, Aspire needs to fix this issue and fix the private match as well, basically, that you can invite your friends towards and all that. Like, you know, they need to fix all this and get rid of the bugs and all that. At least try to, at least if they gotta try to do it, you know? Because if they sit on their asses, and if it's basically, oh, like, oh, we're just gonna sit on our asses and not fix anything, then I would recommend never buying this game. Like, this game's a good game, it's fun, you know. PlayStation doesn't even have the original classics, which, that's why I'm kind of excited to be playing this with the controller again, you know. But I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping to play with my friends on this game, and it's not really working with that, and it's kind of annoying. But, yeah. The only way I can actually play with a friend is basically going into the share play, and we do, like, freaking, like, play together, and it, like, becomes split screen. But yeah. It's just, there's a lot of problems and all that, and I discussed this in a different video, which that video got kind of fucked up, basically. It, you know, it fucked up, so I didn't get a chance to post it and all that. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of problems with this game, but in my opinion, it's still kind of worth it to get. It's still worth it to have, you know. And hopefully Aspire basically gets off, like, hopefully they don't sit on their asses, hopefully they fix these bugs, hopefully they fix the multiplayer by this month, basically. Because if they don't, like I said, this game will end up dead. Everybody will not, like, they will lose a lot of business from this. They will lose a lot of people ever wanting to buy this game. And that's just how it would be, you know? Because a lot of people were looking forward to multiplayer, and if they take too long on fixing the multiplayer, fixing the bugs, they're gonna lose people. That's just the truth of it. And Aspire needs to realize this and fix it. There's another thing that I want to say really quickly. To me, I don't think this game's a complete failure. As long as, like, yeah, it's a complete failure with the, well, yeah. It's not a complete failure, it's like half and half. Like, half of it is not as good as that we thought it was going to be, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done for it. They still need to fix certain shit. They still need to look into certain stuff and fix the bugs, fix certain problems with the multiplayer. I've already discussed this already. But, basically, they also need to focus on the bug for the campaign, which this is something that really pisses me off, and it really angers me why this happened towards the Battlefront 2 campaign. They cut the story, they cut some of the stories in half. I don't know if this is a bug, I don't know if this, like, it probably is definitely a bug, but I don't know if this has happened to everybody else. It definitely happened to me. I'm going like, where the fuck is the ending part? You know, and it's just, it's very fucking annoying, because I like that story, it's campaign, and those who are playing this for the campaign and all that, I can understand your frustration with that, you know, if you're dealing with that problem. But yeah, in the long run, if Aspire actually does fix the bugs and fix the multiplayer during this month, I feel like that a lot of people would come back towards this game. They would start playing it more, and they would see, you know, yeah, this is still a good game. It's just Aspire need to get their shit done, basically. But yeah. So that's all kind of all I have to talk about kind of with this. Like, all I'm just saying is that don't lose hope, you guys. Hopefully Aspire does the fixes. This game is still good. It's still decently alright. There's no, like, you know, and I know that there's going to be a lot of people saying, like, no, it's not decently alright. Like, yeah, basically, we have a bunch of bugs. Ah, this is so crap. I was hoping for something better. Like, there's no point in bitching about it, you know? Some games, there's some game area, like, gaming companies that actually have this problem, and I'm not supporting Aspire about what they did. Like, they could have did a lot more before releasing it. They could have put it on delay to fix all this stuff. I would have been fine if they put the game on delay to fix this. I would have been fine with that. You know, it would have been badass. See, what the fuck was that went across me? But, it would have been better if that happened. Like, if they put it on delay to fix it, you know? But, you know, and it does seem like that they didn't really test it. Yeah. And that's the crucial thing about launching a game. You need to test if there's bugs and stuff like that, and not just release it without knowing if there's gonna be a bug and just expect people to be happy with this. You know, people are not gonna be happy with this, no matter what you try to justify it as. You know, and Aspire, yeah, they fucked up on the day of launch, but what do you expect? It's day of launch. No game is perfect on day of launch. There's gonna be bugs. There's gonna be problems. There's gonna be shit to deal with, you know? And that's what we should expect, basically, out of games, because that's always what happens in the games. You know, that's always in a lot of games. There's some games where don't actually have that problem a whole lot, but that's just, you know, that's just how those games are, you know? And this is a very old game, and yes, they could have taken care of a lot of those bugs, but basically, there's some other problems that could have arose, you know? There could have been other bugs that arose, there could have been other problems arose, you know? It's not that easy of making video games or reposting an old video game, because, like, a lot of people make it sound so easy, but try to be in their shoes while they're doing this, basically. It's not as easy as it seems. But that's just some of the stuff I have to talk about. So with people being irritated with this game, all I'm just saying is that there's still hope. Give it a chance. Don't just give up on the game. Don't just throw in the towel. Don't just throw it in the trash. This game could still be saved. It could still work. It just depends on Aspire's part of fixing the stupid shit. That's the only thing that we have to worry about now. And in my opinion, here's an idea for Aspire, basically, which this is an idea that I'm pitching off, which a lot of people are probably pitching this idea off. And in my opinion, this is a good idea. Add multiplayer to Galactic Conquest on Star Wars Battlefront 1, the Classic, and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the Classic. But don't add that yet until you fix the fucking multiplayer shit. And if you basically add, if you add multiplayer, just make it up to 8 or 4 people. We don't need that many people for Galactic Conquest. We don't need shitloads of people. We just need at least, like, a couple people. Or just make it where you can only invite your friends, like, from online, basically. That'd be awesome still, you know? But that's kind of all I had to say with the whole stuff, you know, that they need to fix these bugs, they need to fix the servers, they need to fix everything, do a revamp, or whatever you call it, basically to try to fix everything, and try to make this work. I still have hope for this game. This game has, like, the Star Wars originals have a huge place in my heart. I'm not going to give up on it, because I'm staying loyal towards this game to the bitter end, until I know completely if this game is going to either work or go downhill. Even if it goes downhill, I'm still keeping the game, because I'll just play single player then. But basically, I feel like that, yeah, there's a lot of anger towards, and there's a lot of confusion towards Aspire about this shit. But like I said, you know, keep hope, you guys. Don't just throw away the game. Try to wait it out. Try to see if they're gonna be doing a fucking bug fix, a multiplayer fix for the servers and all that. Let's see if they're gonna get off their asses and actually do something. Because if Aspire just sits on their asses and does nothing, then basically I would say I probably won't ever buy a game that they make ever again, basically. Or I won't buy a game that they ever plan to release ever again. Because then it's just not worth it then. Because then we know what the type of company they are and all that. And we know that they don't really care too much. And yeah. And I'm not shitting on Aspire. I'm just saying they need to do something. They need to basically at least fix the bugs. They need to fix the multiplayer they need to fix the multiplayer issues, basically, and try to fix that stuff. I killed my own teammate. He's being dumb. He was humping a wall. That's just the, issue that they need to fix, basically. All that other stuff that, you know, is going wrong. Bugs, multiplayer, all that. And I've been repeating it and all that. But I hope that you guys can see from my point of view about this, that, you know, that there's still hope for this game, and it's not yet, this game's not yet done for. Yes, basically, the launch basically was shit, and it wasn't that good, but at least the single player works completely still well, and it's still okay. But, you know, the bugs and the multiplayer support is completely garbage, and let's hope that they fix that. Let's hope that they do some updates. Let's hope that they actually get right on this during this month, because if they waste time and wait for like 3 months after to fix this shit, or to start fixing this stuff, then no, it would be already too late for this game then. It's not too late yet. Yes, the launch is kind of crap, but what do you expect? You know, it's basically launch at the start. You know, no point is crying over spilt milk. Let's hope that they fix this stuff. Let's hope that they do this stuff. You know, let's hope that they get onto it. You know, start making this game what it's meant to be. You know. So, you know, I hope that you guys can see from my point of view that this game is not dead yet. This game still has a chance. It still has a chance to fucking succeed. It still has a chance, yes. Even if launch was fucked up, it still has a fucking chance. This game is not done for. And, you know, yeah, you might say it's done for, but like, what happens if they basically come out with a come out for an update for the multiplayer and the bugs and all that? You're gonna see that, like, if they manage to fix the stuff, then you're gonna see like, oh shit, well, I got a whole refund, and you know, you start feeling that moment to actually want to rebuy it because that they fixed everything. See, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, hold on and, you know, don't just throw in the towel yet. Like, they might do something to fix the game. They might do something that will be awesome towards the game, and, you know, they might do something to actually make it up towards the players and towards the community. Let's just hope that that's the case. But I am just gonna say right now is that I'm kind of done explaining everything. I've explained all the stuff that I wanted to. I explained my point of view. I've explained of how I feel about this. I think that the game still has a potential. I think that if they fix it, that there's still, it will still be alive. It'll still have that renewal of still making it back, making a comeback from this, you know, disaster that has happened on launch. But it is launch. There's no reason for us to cry about launch being shitty. We've dealt with games having this from time to time. We should be used to it by now. you know, the Battlefront series is not the only, you know, franchise that has shitty launches. So, yeah. We've had other games that have shitty launches, and yes, it'd be good to have a game that has a better launch, basically. But, basically, you know, there is games that actually have good launches and all that, but it's no point of crying over the spilt milk that has been spilt, basically. So, all I'm just gonna say, I was gonna say, may the milky force be with you, but no, that would sound so fucking stupid. That's so... I made myself cringe, basically, from that. It was funny in the head, but basically saying out loud, no, I made myself cringe. Yeah. But all I'm just gonna say is thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys can understand from the words I'm saying about this game that it's not done for yet. There's still a chance, you know. Don't give up on it. Let's hope that Aspire gets off their asses and actually fixes the problems. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and slice the living crap out like past you guys in the next Death Zone! Bye!